Morning. We meet again. What a week it's been. It's been another complete maxed out week, and I thought it's time to relax. So today I found you a new, I could say dog walk, but I found a new walk we're going to do. Don't forget, this video isn't just about travels and holidays, we do some walks. So today we're going to go to St Benet's Abbey, and we're going to do a nice walk and see what we can see. Never been before, so let's try it out. So you know what's coming. Come along, travel with me. Let's go and check out St Benet's Abbey. Well, morning, we're finally on our way. It's quite murky today. It's I thought it was meant to be about 21 today, but not at the moment. It's about 15. But it is nice, it is quietish, so not too many people about. Now I've just filled up with petrol, and you know, you stand there thinking until like on electric charge, and you can just pull up and fill up in about 2 or 3 minutes, then I think we've got some way to go. But anyway, no politics. We're not going to be talking about all that sort of thing on there. So anyway, let's head on. We've got a couple with us, and it's about 12 mile, 13 mile, not too far. So let's carry on. Right, we've made it. So already, listen to this. Nothing. So we came into the car park. It's so quiet here, really quiet. Oh, few flies, but but really quiet. Absolutely love this. So I'm going to turn the camera around. As you can see, entrance to the Abbey, and then we're going to head out that way to the cross as well. So car park, as you can see, all tarmacked, or you know what I mean. So just to pre-warn, when you come down here, it is really tight roads. It actually reminded me on the farm that I grew up on with my parents. So so the roads are really tight, and I would suggest you don't bring your best car down here, because it's all that concrete road. Some of it's broke, and it is quite rough with potholes and that as well. So you've been warned. But there is plenty of parking. I would say, I don't know, perhaps up to 20 cars maybe. So no charging, no toilet facilities, nothing like that here. It's not that kind of thing, but it looks like it's going to be a nice walk. So anyway, I drove in, I left the camera on so you can see, but we have got these boys, well, these boys, girls with us as well. We'll have some goes. Anyway, right, let me turn this around. There's a few information boards here. I will capture them for you. I'll bung them in the footage as we go. And yeah, looks like it's going to be a nice walk. Okay, so we leave the car park, head up down the path. As you can see, kind of gravelled it a little bit. It's that really fine gravel though. But I could see this possibly being a bit overgrown, maybe. I don't know how well it's kept up, so we'll follow the path along, and I believe this should take us to the Abbey. So we'll cover the Abbey first. It's nice to see the cows out there. Not seen a good herd of cows for a long time. Look at him. See, it's not all about the buildings, we like the animals as well. Anyway, go on. Okay, so you'll come up to these little sliding gates. Obviously, make sure you open and close because of the animals. As you can see, it's a nice little slide and bolt, and one this side as well. Let's get through it. And there, and then we come up to this. Look at that. Let's have a little look around. If you do need a break and all that kind of thing, there is some benches dotted about, and we've still got this nice kind of path here at the moment, although it does look like it turns to grass when we head out to the cross. Look at this. Now, there is plenty of plaques and information that tell you. Obviously, we'll get some snapshots when we're here as well. But it looks like plenty of information here. And I know there are some other people already done videos here and done some drone bits as well. What we'll do, we'll go around the outside. Incredible that must have been when it was all up and running in its day. Come round this side. Yeah, just a shame the weather's not great today. Can't have everything as normal. You'll have to have seen the Abbey in its day. Like I said, we'll go inside in a moment. Let's give you some of these shots here so you can take a look. You can hear the old planes inside. Yeah, we'll do a bit of a close-up of this, just so you can take a look from your screens. Hopefully this should look pretty good on the old TV. But what always interests me, kind of how wide the brickwork would be. I'm assuming we would have maybe had some timber through there, possibly. Although that's quite low down. But like I said, how wide the walls were. And I'll put my hand there so you can kind of have a have a look. I would say, me being here in person, that's at least, I don't know, 2 to 3 feet thick. Definitely 2. But just look at this from the tower. We'll just go all the way up, like we do. I do love these incredible ruins. Anyway, let's come around this side and just have a little venture round. I don't believe, no, bit of a shame, that doorway is bricked up. So that's what we'll do. We'll head around the other side. Right, let's try again. What I'll do, I'll just film up here so you can hopefully read some of this. You can always pause it and have a little read. And then we'll come back round. Obviously we have got some solar lighting, I guess, and I believe there is CCTV here as well. And we've got another. So an 18th century windmill. Hopefully you can get that. Like I said, you can always pause it and have a look. Anyway, let's have a little look in here. Can't believe how big it is. If I just go around this slowly, we have a look. Look at that. Just come round in here. Fortunately some bits are rubbish, but never mind. And then we'll go up all the way to the top. You can see how they've done the archway. Look at that. Incredible. What I'll do, we'll get some photographs done in here as well. Let me, you may have already seen this, but I'll just hold that there and then you can get some information. Like I said, always pause the video. I know you can do the old pinch to zoom if you've got the tablets and the phones. And then what we'll do, we'll kind of finish off. Got this tower. Look at that. There we go. Whew, right, well, that was a very nice place. Definitely come and pay a look. Take a look, pay a look, well, you know what I mean. Anyway, look at that. Love it. Right, okay, as we can see behind me, the old boats along the river. So we're on the Broads as well. We're not too far, just to let you know, we're about 6 mile out of, just over 6 mile out of Wroxham and about 12 mile out of Norwich. So that gives you a little bit of geographics. Right, we're going to, ta-da, head out through this gate and we're going to take a walk, which is part of the walk here. We're going to head out. I don't know if you can see it in this in this murky weather today. Do you know what, you see this weather out here and that reminds me a bit early morning at Tenerife. It's just obviously today I can't get a vodka sun, but there. Right, okay, let's without further ado, let's head out and take a walk to the cross. Right, so we've got another latch gate. Oh dear, and again, like I said, make sure you keep these closed. Now, this is kind of open field ground and it is very uneven, just to be aware. I suppose you could possibly push a buggy or something up here maybe. Definitely during the summer. I would imagine this is pretty boggy during the winter though. Obviously where we are, you've got the Broads River just there, as we can see one of the boats. And we will slowly take a walk up to the cross. Anyway, I will catch you in a couple of moments. Right, we meet again. Okay, so we're nearly up to the cross now. We're obviously coming up to these other ruins. Again, just for viewers, I will let you guys in the comments give me the history, local knowledge and all that kind of thing. We're here for the walk. But look at this. Again, how thick some of these walls would have been. I'm assuming we've got a bit of a corner bit left here. What I'll do, let me just zoom that out a little bit for you. Hopefully we may find a plaque with some information. Then that way, I can't be wrong, can I? Look at this. And as you can see the cross in the foreground, we'll get there in a moment. But quite a few amount of ruins. Again, if you do need a break in that when you're here, you have got the bench just through there as well. We'll do the hand width test in a moment on this wall, but I'm already looking that does look 2 to 3 feet thick. Definitely 2. I just want to get to the cross because we're getting a few people turn up now. I want to get here before they do. Right, again it is muddy. You can see they do use cows and that here, I guess at some point, as you can tell by certain bits on the floor. Just to warn you if you've got youngsters. And we've got more ruin just there as well. Okay, let's get to the cross. I want to get this done before everyone else turns up because I ain't too far behind me. Look at that, wow. That is certainly, I have to say, a sight to see. I'll just do this slowly for you. Just do a bit of info. Get that. Like I said, you can always pause and have a read. So, this cross of English oak from Sandringham, presented by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, marks the site of the high altar of the Abbey, 2nd of August 1987. There you go. I'll just go up slowly, but this really is a big cross. Absolutely incredible. That, like I say, is human size. So, like I said, we've still got bits of the Abbey over here as well. But just absolutely incredible. We'll just come out a bit and we'll just go up again. Like I said, I'll get some photographs done. Real shame the weather's not with us today. Summer, you never can't count on it, can you? And what I have noticed, so it's a concrete plinth. But what people have done is lots of little coins put into the wood. Definitely a pound coin there. Not sure what that's all about. Again, hopefully some locals will give us some knowledge on that. But it's literally all the way around. Right there. Quite interesting. Like I said, definitely worth a visit. It kind of does take the breath out of you to see it. Right, so let's take a look. As you can see, these ruins, I was on about these ruins again, but we'll go up to this next one. Like I said, it is lots of uneven ground, but it is walkable. But it's just fascinating to see obviously clearly building outline. Let's go across this. I've got to watch my footing. But there. But I'm assuming more of the Abbey here. Like I said, I've bunged some photographs in as we go. And I'll do a little view as we look over to what would have been the windmill. Look at that. Well, there's a photograph for you, isn't it? What we'll do, we'll take a walk along there. I want to do the old hand width test as we do, and then we'll head back and take a look along the river. So we'll pan out again, just show you a bit of a close up of some of this. Look at that. But I do love how all the stone, I'm assuming local, but I'm sure I will be corrected. Like I said, you've got a bench here if you come up to lacrosse and you need a little break. And they have done that old kind of plastic, so it reinforces it obviously during the winter time. But yeah, really incredible. Really incredible and a must see. Because we like these ruins, we want to get them recorded and archived while we can. Now we're coming up to a corner bit here, so I want to, but I mean you can see from here, so we've got both widths there, so you can kind of see where this comes out, and I'll do my hand, so look at that, how wide that is. But yeah, really incredible. I didn't see any plaques up here, so you'll the information may well be down the bottom there. And then we'll have a look along the river now. That's kind of it from what I can see from here. I'll see the cross in the background and some lovely ruins, and I'm pretty certain, and you would have seen from some other people's videos, and I'm sure there must be some pics online, this getting the light right and the sun in the background, early morning, evening, must make some great photographs. Right, so quick hello. Did meet a lovely couple as we was walking down there. Asked me if I did YouTube. Funny enough, yes I do. Anyway, right, we're gonna start to warm up a bit now. I did bottle it, admittedly I did bottle it and put my barber on, so that isn't to blend in if the cap fits, you know what I mean. Right, anyway, enough of this idle waffling. Let's what we'll do, we'll take a little walk, have a look along the river, and see what these people with a food wedge are doing on their boats. So there is little paths, as you'd see. Obviously the river goes along here. You can see another one, someone with £3. There. Right. Yeah. What was I saying? You know, we was there, weren't we? Okay. So there is a few different paths that go to the river, as you can imagine. We'll take this one. Again, it's still on the field. It's still a bit, you know, uneven. But we'll head down, have a little look along the river. Might as well while we're here. Loads of boats today. I suppose this is early morning. They're starting to go out on their journeys for the day. Obviously, you do need to be careful if you have got youngsters and people like me as a child who love to run about and explore. And that's what I like. Look at this. A bit of nature. It's still out. This thistle here, look. Let's see how close we can get. Now, will the phone macro let me do that? We got a little bit, didn't we? Anyway, right. Have a little boat going over. So we'll head down to this edge just so I can show you what you can see. What we got here? As usual, please shut the gate. Did remind people. Nice little water stage. I suppose, actually, you know, if you are here when the weather's a bit better than it is today, that you can, you know, come down here and relax, have a look around the ruins, and perhaps have a picnic or something like that. So, there we go. There's a nice big one. Fortunately, a few bits of litter. Obviously, you can't have everything, can you? Nice to see the old water, though. Let's have a look at this boat as it goes by. Nice little water view. But like I said, nice and peaceful. You can take it easy on their little Broads holidays. There. Oh, right. Okay. I think we will take a slow walk back to the old ruin, and then we'll finish off. Right. We'll leave the old windmill and Abbey in peace. Well, what a lovely place to come visit. Lovely good dog walk. Or a walk. Don't have to be a dog. Anyway, don't go there. Right. I think that'll wrap it up. What I'm going to do, don't forget, you know, pass me waffling, and if you go right to the end of the video, I'm gonna leave you some nice cows to have a look at. I do love a cow. Anyway, if you do like the content and you'd like to follow me on this little journey, don't forget we've got lots of travels in and out of the country and different walks and different bits. Come along, follow me on the journey, and if you can, please give me a subscribe. Doesn't cost, no cost on this channel, and really helps push the old channel around, and I need all the support we can get. So, but thank you to everyone who has subscribed and liked and shared me around. Okay, I will leave you guys in peace for the weekend, and I will see you very soon. We'll perhaps have don't forget, we're celebrating our 1 year on YouTube next week, if you follow the channel and follow the videos. I'm sure you do. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. I will catch you in the next one, and yeah, thanks for watching.